the Uganda National Cultural Center. My name is Derek Komakech, and I will be your MC for the day. I would love to let you know that the show that you are about to watch is brought to you by Okere City, and the show is called Echoes of Lawino. Welcome to Echoes of Lawino. And about Okere City is a community that reimagines the cultural spaces and makes it a place that is full of life, where there is no sorrow, but where there is a lot of great joy and development. And before we start, prepare yourselves to watch the Okere Choir start us with a wonderful anthem, which is called Making of the Rain. Thank you.
Katino olelo, kawobe owero, kadwang olelo, kamonwa olelo, katino olelo, kawobe owero, kadwang olelo, kamonwa olelo, katino olelo, kawobe owero, kamonwa olelo, katino olelo, kawobe owero,
Now he despises me. Now he treats me so roughly. And he says, I have inherited the stupidity of my aunt. Son of chief, now you compare me with the rubbish in the rubbish pit. He insults me. He laughs at me and says I don't know letter R because I didn't go to school and I wasn't baptized. You compare me with a little dog, a puppy. My friend, edgemate of my brother, please take care of your tongue and be careful of what your lips say.
Woman! Woman, I said shut up.
What?
I said shut up. Pack all your things and go.
And go where?
Pack all the things I bought for you, woman. The beads, the necklaces, and all the remains of these cooking utensils. Woman, I don't need second-hand things in the house. Woman, there is a large sack. There is a large sack in the boot of my car. Pack all your things here, woman. Pack all your things here and go.
Look at you, brother. He's now a man. He's not dead fruit. To behave as a child does not befit you at all. Listen, Achol. You are a son of a chief. You know it's not good to be laughed at in a song. Songs about you should be songs of praises, songs of love, songs of Achol. Songs of...
Lawino, before you start telling me about how praiseful songs about me should be, let me tell you about your song. Let me tell you about the song that you're always singing. Woman, your song is like a rotten buffalo that has been left behind by fleeing poachers. Its nose blocked by houseflies, sucking its bloody mucus, and its eyes filled with lumps of green flies, feasting on the crust of its salty tears and maggots, wallowing on the pus of its spear wounds. No, ingaru uti, atiengi ujojoati akukwenu chogo mere. Woman, let me tell you about your song. Your song is sour sweet. Your song is popcorn rancid. It's like the honey-blooded sour milk that has been left in this thinking Maasai god. Village woman. Old type. What happened to your beauty? Lawino, tell me what happened to your attractiveness? It's your head, which is as big as that of an elephant, only full of bones. Lawino, we might did lucky we let you Okere jogo kikendo. Lawino, I don't need you in my compound. I don't need you in my compound because you keep blocking my progress. Opio! Opio! Houseboy!
Lawino!
Help Lawino to pack all our things. And when she's gone, make sure you mop my house. Mop my house very, very well. And when you're done with the mopping, go and sweep the compound. I'm now going to town and I'm going to fetch the painter to clean all this dirt and dust that Lawino has put all over my house. I said, go!
Don't touch my things! And you! Stop insulting me at all! Stop treating me so roughly! Your words cut deep than the sticks. Your tongue is so bitter like the roots of the linoliri. Your tongue is so hot like the penis of the bee, like the sting of the kalalango troll. Your tongue is ferocious, like the arrow of the scorpion. It is deadly like the spear of the buffalo hornet. Ochol, your tongue is fierce, like the poison of a barren woman. It is corrosive like the juice of a god.
Woman!
So don't you touch my things, and I'm not going anywhere!
I said, I am going to town. I'm going to come back with the painter. Let me not find you here, woman. Let me not find you here.
Opio, take back my things aside! I am not going anywhere, Joe. This is my home. Stupid.
yam go hobula man kono.
Where na bully guy?
Kai neno jol yam konyi maka man kono.
Where na maki guy?
Kai neno jol yam konyi maka man kono.
Where na maki guy? Awino neno jokela tina. Where mal ko ya mara pedangan yang yore. Awino neno jokela tina. Where mal ko ya mara pedangan yang yore. Ochol lipepa wano chako bacheka pule. Ochol lipepa wano chako bacheka pule. Pero kera nuno. Pero tomakoba. Kera nuno. Pero tomakoba. Love my lover. When you take a man, yes my lover. We are baba mono. Bolo chien mura. Nyere chewa. Odu kera mono. Ochol lipepa papupo. Pero kera nuno. Pero tomakoba. Kera nuno. Pero tomakoba. Love my lover. When you take a man, yes my lover. We are baba mono. Bolo chien mura. Nyere chewa. Odu kera mono. Ochol lipepa papupo. Wala bacha. Cha, nyona kroko. Cha. Poni. Wala bai, down de keno. Wala bai, down de kere. Wala bai, down de keno. Wala bai, down de kere. Wala bai, down.
Ujoni koja wila mawani obere wana wila uteme yotam keken mirko tongpa yotuaba. Ujona wila na wajwe mare mwane pete mete kwaro me opayo ta toko. Ikale ni mi au ko tama de kapietek ya pete yom ana chala shol. Ok chol tu awina tu pero kon tu lang na yoda. Ana chala shol ya pete yom yo tura ti torko. Mi au ko tama de kapietek mi pa ti to. Me a shel ubero mi awino. Me a rio ubero lukai te kwaro. Me a de ubero Ujoni koja wila mawani obere wana wila uteme yotam keken mirko tongpa yotuaba. Ujona wila na wajwe mare mwane pete mete kwaro me opayo ta toko. Ujona wila na wajwe mare mwane pete mete kwaro me opayo ta toko. Ikale Madam Paju, Vera Winowa, Vera Wino Dam, Tiba, Magotino, Vera Winowa, did up Magote. Yo, what do you know about you? Vera Wino, did up Magote, Vera Wino, did up Magote, Vera Wino, did up Magote, Vera Wino, did up, Vera Wino, did up Magote, Vera Wino, did up Magote, Vera Wino, did up Magote, Vera Wino, did up Magote. Yo, what did you know about you? Vera Wino, did up Magote, 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 Vera Wino, what did you know? Vera Wino, don't know what did you play it? Vera Wino, did up Magote, Vera Wino, did up Magote, Vera Wino, what did you know?
nya wino. Oba marala go teme yala da me nya wino. Awino bet wanda mora me la mar chagere chon. Awino bet wanda mora me la mar chagere chon. Guaco de en guaco ture tutual. En guaco ture tut. Guaco tino ki en guaco tino tutual. En guaco tino tutual. Guaco te cuaro en guaco te cuaro. En guaco te cuaro. Mondo yo mamre berba bueno mera. Uni mondo yo corre berba bueno kono be mejel. Mondo yo do corre berba bueno kono be ana bago doga baga ma. Ana bago doga baga berba bueno akwa o akwa. Ana kwa o akwa berba bueno mera. Aya. Awina bet wanda mora me la mar chagere chono mera. Awina bet wanda mora me la mar chagere chon. Iwaro mere no mi olare chon mara wino. Waro mere no mi olare chon mara wino. Lange do jore chon mara wino. Lange do jore chon mara wino pigwa ko te kwaro. Uchole do joge ring mara wino pitero te kwaro. Dago war mera. Dago mol jane. Dago mol mera. Dago riek jane. Dago riek mera. Aya. Chodo jo mera pedage berbau cholma. One chodang pedage berbau chol. Chodo yo me rapeda que berbau cholma. O cholo war Kampala te duogo tore. Cholo war America te duogo tore. O cholo war Lira te duogo tore. O cholo war Lira te duogo tore. O cholo war Lovolaya te duogo tore. Bino de we no dia we. Cholo te duogo tore bino wara winani awenda toro haya o cholo war la wala ya te duogo tore o cholo war America te duogo tore cholo war Lira te duogo tore Cholo war lo laya te duogo tore bino riema winani awenda. O cholo war lo laya te duogo tore bino riema winani awenda toro.
But only recently we would sit close to each other, touching each other. But only recently I would sit down with him, playing my bowel harps to my beloved. I used to even admire him speak English. But Achol has changed. He says he's no longer in love with this old time. He says he's in love with a beautiful woman who speaks English. And And that beautiful woman is Kalameta.
Summer journeys to Niagara and to other places aggravate all our cares. We'll save our fares. I've a cozy little flat in what is known as Old Manhattan. We'll settle down right here in town. We'll have Manhattan, the Bronx and Staten Island too. It's lovely going through the zoo. It's very fancy on old Delancey Street, you know. The subway charms us so when balmy breezes blow to and fro. And tell me what street compares with Mott Street in July. Sweet push carts gently gliding by. The great big city's a wondrous toy, just made for a girl and boy. We'll turn Manhattan into an Isle of Joy. We'll go to Yonkers, where true love conquers in the wilds, and starve together, dear, in childs. We'll go to Coney and eat bologna on a roll. In Central Park we'll stroll, where our first kiss we stole, soul to soul. And my fair lady is a terrific show, they say. We both may see.
What a refreshing morning! Can you feel that breeze? I see the beautiful orange sun is in the morning. Beautiful. The morning is beautiful. I cannot just wait. I cannot wait for us to make a sumptuous English breakfast. My Ocho loves pancakes. Ocho loves scrambled eggs. I love the way he sips his cup of tea. That he keeps his lips soft and warm. I just can't wait to kiss Ocho's lips. Gorgeous. Amazing. But you know, beautiful women like I need to look on point for their men. After all, I just love looking beautiful. Darling, don't delay in the bedroom. I know you like it. Get ready, we make a sumptuous English breakfast. Before we make this lovely meal, I know he loves breakfast in bed. Let me just align this hair a bit. Perfect. Oh, a little extra makeup will not hurt. I know he loves my face. Smooth, soft and brown. Not forgetting the perfect masterpiece lipstick. Let me just apply this hot red lipstick that I love. Beautiful one.
You know it?
Why do you aspire to look like a white woman?
Who cares?
I looks like a guinea fowl. Is that the smell of carbolic soap you use? Makes me sick. And that smell of powder you use on your face, it provokes the ghosts in my head. Nonsense. Opio, give me a mingling stick, please. Now, mingling stick, where is it?
My perfume makes me sweet. My colorful lips make me look gorgeous. Can't you see how I easily stand out of the crowd? I am sweetly scented like lavender and colorful like sunflower. It is not by mistake that Ocho got attracted to me. My darling, like bees love pollen, Ocho loves my powdered face, and he says, my Ocho says that I am sweet like the honey sold at the supermarket. Sweetness. Sweetness.
I don't like to dust myself with powder.
What is it? Do you know
that thing looks good on white women because they're already pale. But when a black woman uses it, she looks as if she has dysentery. Tina, she looks sickly. She walks so slowly. She's a piteous sight.
Excuse me.
And some medicines have even eaten up her face. Look, her face is all gone. It's all raw and red. They call her the beautiful one. Look at her skin. It is so tender, like the skin of a newly born baby.
Jealous and beautiful baby, so adorable. Look, touch. Hey, you want to touch on beautiful things? My skin is soft and tender, but your loves touching, caressing my skin. He says, touching my skin makes him whole again. Look, the touch of my gentle hands quickly sends a child to sleep. That's exactly what every man needs after a long day at work. And do you know the magic in these fingernails when they caress such a beards? He breathes calmly, gently, caressing and kissing me in return. The electricity of love. Mama, I miss him already.
Look at her. Look at her. Her face resembles that of a white woman. Her body resembles the ugly coat of a hyena. She looks as if she's been struck by lightning. Wait, are your lips bleeding?
Excuse me.
Why is your hair long and your head so huge, like that of an owl? Tina, your necklace is long, thin, and skinny. Her face is sickly pale. Nonsense.
Precious jewels. Precious jewels. Ocho bought my necklace from one of his recent trips in London. Actually, he says he bought it from Oxford Street. Can't you see? Can't you see how it shines and makes me sparkle like the jewel in the crown? Things that have flown planes rest on precious jewels like I.
Forgive me, my brother. Do not think I'm insulting this woman with whom I share my husband. Do not think that my tongue has been swept away with jealousy.
Jealous always.
Look at her. It's the sight of Tina that evokes sympathy in my heart. Well, I don't deny I'm a little jealous.
I told you always
Not good
jealous.
lying. all suffer from a little jealousy and there, don't we? That catches you unaware. It's like the ghost that brings fever. It captures you like the earth trauma. But when you see this woman with whom I share my husband, you feel pity for her. Look at her breasts. They have all shrimped up. They have folded cotton nesting. Oh my God. She folds the bits of those cow hides in the nests she calls bras. And she calls them breasts. Yes, look at them. Look at them.
These filled ones. My bras are not made from bits of cowhide. I mean, the bras are there to protect the breasts. All women, yes, she has it. Yeah, she has it, and now all women should wear bras to protect their breasts. Look, have a deep look. My breasts are sharp and well on point. I know your matter, cowhide woman bra. You're just jealous. Don't be consumed. Okot always buys me extra. Let me just get you a few. Can she manage quite? This other size is too small for her. But I think, let's see. Yeah. Make a choice if you can manage to wear to protect your breasts from sagging around.
What are these?
Bras to keep your breasts from sagging for us all around.
My clansmen. How modern women pretend to be young girls.
Of course we are.
They mold the tips of these cotton nests so that they are sharp. And with these, they trick the chest of these men. So that these men think they're holding waists of young girls that have just shot up. You know, the modern type sleeps with their nest-tied family on their chests so that they are tight. Look at her. How many kids have sucked her breasts? Huh? Perhaps she has aborted many. Perhaps she has thrown her twins in the pit latrine.
Excuse me.
The beautiful one is dead, dry like a stump. She is meatless like the dry of the riverbed.
Excuse me. I'm no dry shell on a riverbed.
You are a dry shell.
Never. Look. No. Too much fat on our bodies is unhealthy. Obesity makes us vulnerable to various diseases. Talk of heart diseases, diabetes. I mean, I don't have to look like you. I love my body. That's why I do regular exercises and watch my caloric intake, not every time. Food here, food there. And I'm not like you. I don't have to go digging every day to keep fit. Who told you that all people here need to go to till the ground to survive? The world gives us many options. You can be a doctor, you can be a lawyer, you can be a pilot. The world needs all of us to be a better place. Digging.
Oh, please, first walk for us. Walk. See, this woman with whom I share my husband walks as if she has been captured by. You can never hear her walking, actually. You can't hear her footsteps. She looks as if she has been not eating for a whole long time. Actually, she's starving. She does not eat. She says, "Beautiful women do not had to be slim. The doctor prevented her from eating.
Of course.
What
I
kind
told
of
you.
nonsense is that? That beautiful woman should not be eating? And when she walks, you hear her bones rattling. Oh, Tina.
You're just jealous. Lawino, you can hurl all your insults at me, but Ochol says he loves me. Ochol loves me. He's too good to be your husband. Oh, no, can't you see that? Have you forgotten you did not go to school or you cannot even speak English? Women, so how will you prepare Ochol's favorite sumptuous English breakfast? The type he likes taking while reading the newspaper. Of course, Tina knows. Tina knows when Ochol likes to take his coffee, when he wants to take his morning tea, and the exact time for the family photograph. My favorite. He does not need a woman who cannot differentiate between break time, lunch time, or evening time, and we cannot wait for that cock to crow for us to read our books.
Clansman, am I unfair to my husband?
You are!
I'm not unfair to my husband. I don't stop him if he wants to have another woman, whether she's slim or tiny or perfect, you mean? I mean, who has ever prevented men from wanting women? Whether they are small or tiny, who has ever prevented them? People want women. In the rain season, it rains. Then it shines in a dry season. Women hunt for men and men want women. But if I have a woman with whom I share my husband, I'm glad.
Finally you're glad. Okay. Now we know, being jealous is human nature, you know. And sometimes I also get jealous of you. Of course. Don't take it for granted, just little. I don't get jealous too much like you because I like focusing on other important matters. Talk of tending to my flower gardens, watching a romantic movie, with Ochol, reading a novel, and my favorite of it all, taking Ochol out to the museum. Quiet times, romantic walks, the city's ours.
The only useful thing here she has ever said is have been jealous. The woman who is jealous of another with whom they share a man is jealous. Do you know why? Because she is slow. Because she's clumsy. Because she's so dirty and meatless.
Liar.
The competition for a man's love is fought at the cooking place. Yes! When he comes home from a field or a hunt, you welcome him with a sour porridge and a cold bath. Me, the woman whose food is good to eat, whose food is prepared on time, and whose food is delicious. That's a woman.
Me, Tina, cooking, firepot. I mean, now we know. Gone are the days when women have to win the hearts of their men through food. Right now, even Ochol can make some porridge for himself. So, how can I, Tina, the goddess, compete with you over my darling Ochol through food? We even have a houseboy who can do some of these chores. Cooking, washing, cleaning. Did I tell you that I'm even teaching Ochol how to fry some chicken? Oh, my delicious meal. What? He needs to learn to cook.
What have you done to Ochol?
He needs to get his hands dirty. I love chicken. He needs to cook my food.
Ochol used to love me. Ochol used to love me.
Those days.
To care for me because I have a bright face. And a clean heart. We used to sit down in the open.
You say.
And eat together. Not in the closed doors.
Oh, you mean the breakfast in bed? You don't know the things that take place there.
Ochol has changed. But I shall not block his path.
Really?
If he feels he wants to take you his newfound love,
Tina,
he can go ahead. He can take you, you meatless, boneless, structured human being. Looks like as if you've been hit by a car. I'm not complaining. My grass-thatched house is good enough for me.
Lawino, you complain too much. You know, I don't want to compete with you over Ochol. Ochol got attracted to me because of my high standards and class. I am educated, I am a strong woman, and I am empowered. Above all else, I am kind-hearted. And I think one of these days, out of his kindness, I should do you a favor. Yeah, I will do you a favor. I will tell Ochol to stop insulting you. I will tell him to stop heaping all those nasty things about your mother and your aunt. Of course, he tells me pillow talks. And I will tell him to start respecting. I mean, I'm kind. Now, I'm going to tell him, houseboy, come and pick these things before this crazy woman breaks them. Honey, where are you? In the compound? No, he's not here. In the bedroom. Darling Ochol. Stop it.
cholba. Luak duchu akwa beberu chalo cholba. Uli duchu akwa beberu chalo cholba. Chole karamendo tiro kwan. Endo chalo yeto dao. Chole karamendo tiro kwan. Endo chalo jayo dao. Chole karamendo tiro kwan. Endo chalo ngalo dao. Amani tuoni moti yo keri titinu chabe ayomo yanba. Aworo ma wini kino bel tenu mana pepa show. Amani jomorti yo keri titinu chabe ayomo yanba. Aworo ma wini kino bel tenu mana pepa show. Umiya chiunia. Aneno nilmo cheli anda wona payukunu. Umiya chiunia. Aneno nilmo cheli anda wona payukunu. Kumi chincha bitien. Kiri chapitu kera biru chatini wada meri kurais wada ngodonga doga. Chincha bitien. Kiri chapitu kera biru chatini wada meri kurais wada ngodonga doga. Kiri. Kiro. dino won mi wi do nyalo mi la mi mi na dong yo chunya mi te kwaro mi na dong yo chunya mi le ko mi na dong yo chunya mi te kwaro mi na dong yo chunya mi te kwaro mi na dong yo chunya mi na ka mi la ko yo kwa mera I wish a little where me na dong yo chunya I didn't get you where me na dong yo chunya and ka we am ya mi le ko mera Udoi ko jonge chan jo pa miele miele Johnny. Udoi ko jonge chan jo pa miele miele Johnny. Udoi ko jonge miele Johnny. Andoi tino ko jonge. Andoi maki ko jonge. Johnny. Andoi maki ko jonge. Miele Johnny. Nakado doi ko jonge. Miele Johnny. Nakado doi ko jonge. Miele miele Johnny. Champion, come miele miele Johnny. Champion, come miele miele Johnny. Champion, come miele miele Johnny. Hello. Better be walking, better be for join Pierbo. Better be walking, better be for join Pierbo. If you're Lord Jerry, Lord Jabo, join Furibo. Lo tiere lo tiempo Johnny muribo baby kwa Johnny come it go yo kamera udoi ko jongi miele miele Johnny andoi maki ko jongi andoi maki ko jongi Johnny na do doi ko jongi Johnny na do doi ko jongi andoi tino ko jongi Johnny andoi tino ko jongi miele miele Johnny Champion, come miele miele Johnny. Champion, come miele miele Johnny. Champion, come miele miele Johnny. Hello. Dino, 1 minute when you don't know. It won't Dino, 1 minute when you don't know. It won't Dino, 1 minute when you don't know. If you allow me, miele I don't yo chunya. If you allow me, miele I don't yo chunya. Miele koje miele I don't yo chunya. Miele te kwaro miele I don't yo chunya. Miele te kwaro miele don't yo chunya. Miele te kwaro miele I don't yo chunya. Anka we am miele kamera. Leo baka barba, leo bale, ni leo baka, doi leo do, ni leo ba, doi leo do, ni leo ba, doi leo do, doi leo ba, doi leo do, doi leo baka, doi leo do, doi leo ba, doi leo ba, doi leo baka, doi leo ba, ni leo baka, doi leo bale, ni leo ba, doi leo ba, ni leo baka, doi leo ba, ni leo baka, bye bye leo ba, ni.
He says that we My clansmate, Ochol says that our ways are backward and that our dances are mortal sins. Has Ochol stopped being a black man? Has he? But you should hear my husband. He thinks that for him, he is the progressive and civilized man. Hey!
I see!
I told you.
Oh, I see an old homestead in the valley below. The huts and the granaries, they're all in ruins. I see. Oh, I see a large pumpkin rotting with 1,000 bitons in it. We shall plow up all the valley and make a big composite of this pumpkin and the other native vegetables. This spoyo, malakwang, otigo, akea. What kind of vegetables are these?
Ochol, did you not eat these vegetables?
That was long time ago.
Hey! Now you have grown into a big man on these vegetables, and now you think you're too good for us. Ochol, do you want to tell me also that you are going to destroy our beautiful Luo language and burn down the tribal boundaries?
We shall obliterate all the tribal boundaries, Lawino. And as for your native tongues, we shall throttle them to damn death.
Ochol, have you run mad?
No!
Hey!
Lawino, to hell! To hell with your old homestead! To hell with your past of all traditions and meaningless customs! Lawino, let me tell you, we shall smash those meaningless customs and old traditions one by one.
My clansmen, do you hear him?
And we shall uproot your ancestral shrines.
Ochol.
And those sacred trees where you go to worship, Lawino, let me tell you, we shall demolish all those sacred trees.
I keep telling you that this man has run mad. Are you also saying that our mad hearts will be swept away by this wind of civilization that you talk about?
Lawino, how can you be so stupid?
Hey, now I'm
Do you think we shall merely breach the wall of your mud heart to let in the air? Lawino, do you think that we shall merely plan to let air into your heart? Lawino, let me tell you, we shall set it ablaze. We shall set it ablaze and watch fire consume the whole of it.
Charles. What about my cooking pots? And my granaries? And my grinding stone? What plans do you have
what
for them?
kind of grinding stones are you talking? These granaries, we shall uproot these granaries. And as for your grinding stones, we shall crush them into powder. And as for your breaking, your cooking pots, Lawino, let me tell you, we shall break
What is it? What do you want from me?
I hear an old woman screaming.
Hey!
She's crying with tears.
You want to kill me now? You want to kill me? Here I am, kill me!
No, I see you crying. I see a woman crying. Screaming with chicks down her eye.
Ocho, you disgrace me! Hey!
Lawino, why are you crying like that? Why are all those tears streaming down your cheek? Like a mother seated by her dead son. Let the drummers play the rhythm of the funeral dance. And let the singers sing and dance and celebrate the passing of this old homestead. Lawino, weep long for the village world that you know. This village world, weep long, and your love for it. will be gone, swept away by the fierce fire of progress and civilization. Woman, are you feeling homesick because of your deserted homestead? Or are you just frightened of coming to the city with me? Lawino, you should come with Tina and me. Come with Tina. Come with us to the city, Lawino. Because if you don't, I'm afraid, Lawino, you have only two options. One, you either come with me and my love. Oh, Lawino, let me tell you.
That lovely rope there will do.
You can have this rope and go and hang yourself. You want me to put it on your neck?
Achoo! Achoo!
Leave my heart.
I will pull that thing you call hair! I shall not go to this cheating that you talk about. All the time cheating, we go to the cheating. I will not get into those gates. Neither will my children. We shall stay here and take care of our cultures and our heritage. And if I go to this cheating event, what shall I dance?
My love, tell us.
My mother's taught me the dances of our Acholi people. The la raka raka. Here, I do not know how to dance this ballroom or this cha-cha that you talk about.
Darling, let me just help you. Take your breath. Lawino, come with us to the city. You worry too much. Okay, I'll teach you the game of chess. I can be the king and you the queen. But, Lawino, I know you like your Koro games. You call them Koro, Choro, Chira. We shall go with those to the city and play under the big umbrella tree.
No, we won't take this to the city.
Okay. But the city is a great place. Lawino, come with us. We are ready to go if you don't want.
Me, to go to this cheating. I cannot bear to see men like Ocho dressed like the white man. You look at him. With his woolen trousers, white shirt. Look at how he's sweating. Where our clothes, where air used to pass, were they not good enough?
Lawino, what are you talking about? What are you insinuating? That my Marks and Spencer suits feel uncomfortable? Lawino, can't you see? Can't you see that this is the latest fashion trend?
But mine!
Ochol, son of a chief. When you used to wear this, were you naked? Were you?
What are you talking?
And Ochol, so if we go to this cheating, are you saying that you will also change my name from Lawino, that queen of Acholi, into what? Benedetta? Yeah? Will you also change our children's names?
Lawino, let me tell you. We are going to change our daughter's name.
Hey!
We shall call her Martha. No, we shall call her Maria.
Perfect one.
Taken from the name of Mary, the mother of Jesus Christ.
Hallelujah!
Mother of what? Ochol, do you not have a mother to name your children after? Do you not have ancestors?
Which ancestors are you
Ochol!
talking a name about? What jokes are you talking about?
Ochol, do we not have joke names? Achen Kerapio. Are they not joke names? Do you not respect these names? And Akelo, the one who comes after Joke.
Joke.
And then you come here.
Lawino.
Chomchon, Arichon. What is that?
Lawino,
Are those joke names?
the era of joke names are long gone.
Hey, my God.
Now we have modern and civilized names. Like Bernard, like Peter, like Simon. Lawino, Lawino, doesn't Clementine
Darling, you're too much.
and Bernadette, doesn't it sound better than Lawino?
Ochol! Ochol, when you are looking for a woman to marry, why did you come for one called Lawino?
Long time. Gone are the days. Modern times. Can't you see?
And Clementine with your short teeth. Look at you. Huh? And if I go to this city, the foods that I cook, what shall I eat? Here? What?
Lawino, you complained of joke names. You complained of the priest. You complained too much. I mean, your children will have both traditional and Christian names.
Yes.
Like the way my child is called Gregory. And you don't have to worry about that fat-bellied priest. If you want, we can go to the pastor, that new Pentecostal church. I heard that the praise songs at his church are even in the local language. How about that? Okay, you don't like it. Or we can go to the Protestant church. I heard the services are led by the newly ordained Archbishop. Now, about your foods, malakwang and all that. The city has all the foods.
Yes.
You can buy your bowl, you can buy your malakwang, but of course for dinner and darling, what do you want?
Some burgers.
Burgers and pizza. We shall also eat sausages, French fries, and sometimes we will even eat burgers and. It's happy! She pushed me!
Okay, we shall eat pizza, burger, choche. What is that? You call that food? Look at you.
Lawino, stay in your old traditions.
I will stay.
We have nothing to do with you.
Look at you. Ocho, it pains me so much to see you. Move away from your traditions like this. You're the son of a chief. Ocho, the old pumpkin shall not be uprooted from the old homestead.
Woman, I think you should prepare your farewell speech.
Bye-bye.
You must say goodbye, Lawino. You must say goodbye to your children and to your grandchildren.
Yeah.
You must say goodbye. You must say goodbye to your brothers and to your sisters. For tomorrow morning, as the cock crows for the first time, the people shall depart. They shall go to the new city. Everyone will be taking his or her own road.
Bye-bye.
And when they depart, Lawino, when they depart, nobody is looking back. And you shall stay in your village alone.
Hey.
You must forget all your traditional dances. Those laraka aputa. What kind of dances are those? Even Lawino, you must learn to forget your hunting songs because nobody is coming to hunt with you no more. No!
Bye, we're going to the
Wait. Woman, listen.
Me, Ocho, I shall not step foot out of this village. Look at you. Look at you. Stupid men. This trouble is too much. What is this? It pains me so much to see a whole son of a chief who is supposed to be the custodian of our cultures just to walk away with his newfound love. A flimsy thing that he calls beautiful. Look at Natty.
Riamatina Konomela, Choldo, Yellow Yara, Konomela, Nino Choltia Poda Wino, Konomelama, Coma Yelatina, Konomelama, Choliam de Cawino, Konomela, Choldo Tia Poda Wino, Poda Konomela, Kona Quanetong. Oh, Konomelama. Konomela, Choldo, Andoni, Konomela, tong. Economela, chol dotia poda wino doni economela. Ninu chotia jela wino economela oma. Koma charatina economela. O chol doti no na wino economela oma. Ya chaya wina ja economela okora moe tongwa.
Ochol says that there will be a time when the Acholi, Lango, Karimojong, Ateso will be united with Japadola, Baganda, and Banyankole. How is this possible?
Well, as it gets to that, how do I hurry up with the village?
I like to say
here
that one day Africa will also have the democracy of the Europe, of the America. How is this possible?
Lawino.
Will we eat this democracy?
Lawino, about Uhuru. About Uhuru, you are right.
I'm right. Now let me go and cook.
How could they be so naive? How could they be so naive to imagine that Africa shall be independent? How could me or Charles be so stupid? How could I be so stupid to think that we could be united? That Africa could be a united continent? How? How is this possible? And how could I be so reckless to think that Africa could one day develop to become like Europe? How? How can this wretched place of a continent, how can it be democratic? How can fundamental democratic values like human rights, like rule of law, and fundamental freedoms of worship, association, and marriage be possible in a continent like this. But, Lawino, Valentina, let me first address the African politicians. Let me talk to the African bureaucrats. Let me also talk to the development workers in Africa. Let me tell them to forget about the idea of development. Let me inform them to not even think about the concept of democracy. And I shall tell them to forget that the word unity doesn't even exist in this continent.
Honey, as you tell them, houseboy, I need my makeup kit. You forgot it.
Your Excellency, Bwana President, sir, I salute you. I see you recently assented to a bill in a parliament built by the British colonial government. Madam Speaker, I saw you directed the House to vote on the bill while wearing your white wig and speaking in a foreign language. And you honorable members of parliament, I watched you on TV debating the bill following the House of Lords and the House of Commons procedures. I arise, your lordship, the mayor, robed, bespectacled. Tell me, what's your plan for the city's jobless youth? Oh, have you started working on the portals yet? Amen. The black bishop at the altar is blessing the people in Latin. Did you see his scarlet robe and golden crown? Praise the Lord, brethren.
Amen.
Praise the Lord, Tina.
Amen.
Do you know about the city pastor who sells holy rice? He says that his holy water can make the blind to see. And he tells us to tithe. He tells us to give him blessings. He tells us to give him offerings. And in return for his blessings, and in tropes, we give, and we wait for his blessings in vain. I see you, the permanent secretary, drafting the minister's speech in English. I see you attending meetings after meetings, but not once discussing how the iron ships meant for the people in Karamoja were disappeared by your ministers. I see you, the opposition political party leader, standing on the top of your vehicles and addressing the market crowd in English, making promises you are too powerless to solve. I see you, the ruling MPs and cabinet ministers, in your air-conditioned Benzes and large convoys, glossing over potholes and causing unnecessary traffic jam. And you, African ambassadors at the United Nations, your excellencies, speak. Tell the world in English or in French about how the dwindling peace and security conditions in your country is going on. And you scholars seeking truth after truth. I see on the top of your bald head between mountains of books gleaming with sweat. Can you explain the African philosophy upon which we are re-examining our modern and new societies? Or are you just... Thank you, God. Thank you. You, the African intellectuals and the academics, what new decolonial thoughts are you bringing to help us understand our societies? Or are you just a batch of academics trained at Oxford and Harvard, regurgitating Western intellectual thoughts and traditions? I hear the faint flute playing in the background. It is the chorus of the civil society actors preaching human rights and rule of law in return for paychecks from Western donors at the end of the month. Oh, did you hear? Did you hear those motor sounds coming? Those are land cruisers bringing development experts to your villages. They are coming. They are coming to solve your local development problems. They imagined these problems when they were seated at their air-conditioned offices somewhere in Nairobi or in Kampala. Tomorrow when they leave, I say, tomorrow when they leave, our villages shall still be riddled with poverty, with diseases, and ignorance. And what happened to the Pan-African dream? Tell me, ladies and gentlemen, what happened to the spirit of African nationalism? Did it die with Osagyefo Kwame Nkrumah? Or was it assassinated together with Colonel Muammar Gaddafi? Brothers and sisters, I see the anthem of a united Africa is drowned. It is suffocated by the sound of guns and bombs from Juba, from Khartoum, and from Mogadishu, where the lifeless bodies of our gallant men in uniform returned in caskets, draped in fabric-colored black, yellow, red.
So sad.
And about African history, what pettiness! What pettiness! Do you remember those Nilotic chiefs, Gipir and Labon? Do you remember them? They were most famous for their quarrels over a spear and for splitting a baby's belly open to retrieve a bead. What a shame. And as for Shaka, the so-called Zulu king, how can we celebrate him? How can we celebrate him when he was heartily defeated and killed by his own brothers? Tell me, brothers and sisters, what proud poem can we write about the vanquished? What proud song can we compose about the annihilated? And what proud wish can we make about a continent that contributes a paltry 0.3% to global trade? Friends, we shall build a new city on the hill overlooking the lake.
Oh, that's right.
It shall be built with concrete, steel, and glass, and the termite queen mother shall starve. She shall starve to death. The city shall have broad avenues, spacious gardens and swimming pools, and no street, I said no street, shall be renamed after Gipir or Labon. We shall name the street Prince Charles Drive. No. No, we shall actually rename those streets King Charles III. And to celebrate our colonizers, to celebrate our imperialists, we shall not forget Queen Victoria. We shall not forget her. We shall never name our lake Lake Nalobale. No. We shall not do that. We shall make sure that Queen Victoria is remembered for building a worldwide British Empire for which the sun never sets. And to celebrate those innocent men murdered by the savage gods of Kabaka Mwanga, we shall construct a monumental shrine. It shall be big. We shall remember those innocent Christians killed for their spiritual fortitude and for their Christian faith. We shall dedicate a special holiday to celebrate their strength and their love for Jesus Christ. Lawino, I think it's high time you come with Tina and myself to the city. I think it's high time you sing the national anthem, Lawino.
Me?
Sing it.
Yes.
To sing an
And
alien
as we sing the national anthem, may the spirits of your African ancestors vanish.
Hey!
May they disappear from the jungles. May they disappear from the forest. Because we are coming, Lawino. We are coming to clear those forests with bulldozers. And we shall make sure we build a big city.
Yes, we will.
And your ancestors shall vanish into oblivion.
Ochol! Stupid! My clansmen, come! Let us sing and dance the Abuda dance! Let us celebrate the departure of these imbeciles! Let them go! Let us get our Okeme! We are going to sing and dance and celebrate their departure! Let them go! We shall stay here and respect our culture and protect our traditions!
Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause to the team. Thank you very much. This entire production was brought to you by Okere City, and they are amazing. Aren't they amazing?